month old.
1 month.
And their mothers have died from tick paralysis. On the movie, you will see a tick, a little insect.
哦，昆虫的一种。
昆虫。
哦 ，OK。
Yeah.
哦 ，insect。
Yeah.
这姿势棒。
Maybe 6 weeks old.
6 weeks old.
Then they go to another cage.
Yes.
And then they go out to the forest when they're 4 months old. They learn to fly when they're 3 months old.
So total is 7 months. No, 6 weeks here.
Oh, 6 weeks in this building. Then they go outside.
Okay.
Until they're maybe 9 weeks old. Then they go to this big cage. They go there until they're 4 months old, and then they go out to the forest. And the movie will talk about that.
Yeah.
And normally they learn to fly when they're 3 months old. Yes, so she has a problem too. She has toes. Oh, there's a big poo on that. She had to have her eye taken out, so she has one eye. But
Plan.
yeah. So yeah. That's her good side to take that photo.
She only
One eye. She, when we found her in the forest, she had maggots, flies in her eyes.
Oh,
Maggots.
flies.
Fly eggs, maggots. Place, and then I go to that place. Yeah, it's the problem with this all these. So these ones, the bigger ones, are here at night and they run around, and then we make them have a sleep, and now they are going outside.
change.
Yes. So they'll go. So at night they can run around, play in here. Then at maybe 7 o'clock in the morning we make them lie down, and now they are outside for the rest of the day.
Please repeat it again.
Yeah.
Okay.
The babies can play in here at night.
Yeah. Oh, 晚上
And then in the morning we give them a sleep. We make it dark and make it like this. And then we put them outside for the rest of the day, and then they come back in. So normally at this age, the mother will leave them in the trees at night. So when the babies are born, for the first month, the baby is on the mother. And when she's flying at night, they are on the mother. After 1 month, they are too big, too heavy, and she leaves them in the trees and goes to get food. And then she comes home in the morning and the baby jumps on the mother. So this is like the mother has come home and the babies can have a sleep on the mother at night. But they're all outside now. And some of them are up here too. So babies everywhere. Yeah.
他就讲那个虫，他现在讲的就是那个虫会导致那个 insect 会导致那个死掉，妈妈死掉了。然后他就是每天去找。
妈妈死了挂在身上。
哎。 这种的 tick， 它是讲 tick。
In Taiwan,
Yeah.
you have 35 species of bat.
Yeah.
In Australia, we have 85 species. But you have a lot because you are little and we're big. So, in the world, there are 1,300 different species, and they are divided into two groups. The ones that use echolocation or sound waves are the microbats, and they're usually little, and they eat insects. And then the bigger ones are called, in English, megabats. They like the babies are all, and they will eat fruit and nectar. So, two types of bats. Most of them eat insects with big feet. Picks up little fish, fishing bats, and you know vampire bats. They drink blood. Yeah. So the microbats, there's lots. Most of the bats are microbats. Yeah, and they're very important because they're eating insects that eat our food crops and carry diseases and so on. And the flying foxes, the other bats, the megabats, are very important for forests because the pollination and spreading the seeds. Now this one is a fruit bat, 9 grams in weight.
9公克重。
The smallest bat in the microbat in the world is 2 grams. Very
最小的
small.
到2公克。
From Thailand.
It's
在泰
baby
国
or adult?
Sorry?
It's a baby.
No, it's
adult.
adult. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. It's a free tail. So it has a little tail.
好。然
Now,
后它，然后像刚才那个是鼻子有凸出来的，我们都称为油鼻啊，有没有？
oh,
对对对。
hang on, sweetheart. Where's your little face?
然后再翻过来。
就可以看到它的脸了。
Yes, you. Look at that.
怎么好
So
像
she-
猪鼻子？
对对对。
皱鼻狐，
So yeah.
皱
So leaf, yeah, we say a leaf nose, but this one is only found in this area in the whole world. She's a diadem leaf-nosed bat.
So it's an endemic.
Endemic,
species.
endemic to the wet tropics, yeah. So that is her echolocation, sending sound waves.
靠鼻子的。
And her calls us a frequency of 60. Just turn the sound off. Yeah. Now this one and the other one both were caught on a fence, the barbed wire fence that you saw in the movie. Yeah.
So do their wings recover?
Look, they can do. It just depends how long they were caught and how much circulation they've lost. So both of these have lost quite a lot of bone as well as wing membrane, and they won't be able to fly again.
What sort of bat recorder is that? Is that the...
This is a fabulous one. It's called an Echometer Touch, and it'll plug into an iPad or an iPhone. And
So that's it?
That's it.
the detector?
That's the detector. They only came out this year, and at the moment they're half price buying from the States.
Yeah?
The agents in Australia are in Victoria, and it's Faunatech. At the moment, this is about $600 in Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
600块，它就是 for iPhone for iPad。
Yeah.
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 有各种蝙蝠的生物，
哎，对，嗯，
不知道几种。
I'll send that information to Graham.
Bram is actually my cousin.
How many
Is it?
species?
You
How
can
many
send
species in this?
It's
In this
this
devices?
this has an
Hold the wall.
Oh yeah, but it has identification in the software for North America and Europe, but not for Australian bats, because our call library hasn't been developed well enough. But yes, you could use this in Taiwan
So
very easily.
It shows you the frequencies but doesn't identify them.
No, but I mean,
somebody will do
yeah, that's right. Well, I mean, most of Sue Churchill's book has frequencies in it and stuff. Well, not, but you have a leaf nose bat and you have a tube nose bat and you have a horseshoe bat, like the first one you showed me. And it depends what you want it for. For an education purpose, this is by far the best thing. You get a pretty little, yeah, and it's easy to travel with. But if you want something that you want to leave out in the wind and the rain at night for a week and see who's passing, then Anabat or other ones. Yeah.
Their purpose.
They should have one of these.
Yeah.
Needs to get a drink. It flies over the water, gets its tummy wet, and then it'll lick the water off its
它用腹
fur.
部去沾水，然后再舔它自己的腹部。
And then the scientific name for bats is Chiroptera, and is it fun?
它学名，他在讲那个学名的那个。
Chiroptera means hand wing, and if you look here,
那个学名就是手艺。
it's like a hand, the thumb, and then the fingers.
就我们的翼手目啦。
These are the 4 different Australian flying foxes. So all the babies are spectacle flying foxes. And when we go down to the big cage, you'll see some greys, some blacks, and some little red flying foxes.
四种狐蝠。
The spectacles are only found up the top here.
那种的只有在最尖端那个北部的那个东北部最尖端那个夹角。
This one is a grey-headed. There's a grey there and a grey. Lots of babies. Yeah. You know, maybe you could treat 20% of what you find. Same as the dog. Tick antitoxin. Oh, I might have had the paralysis tick. They've all been sick and they're waiting to go back to the forest. Yeah. But these ones can't fly. These ones live here all the time. So they're used to people a lot more than those ones.
他说那种的要野生，所以人靠近会紧张，哎，他会紧张。啊，这边的话是已经适应人了，因为他们终身在那边照顾了，这没办法回去的。
The treatment would be fairly expensive as well.
It's the tick antitoxin. We can get it for the same price as the vet. So, but yeah, by the time these bats leave here, they're like $100 bats.
好不可以修干呢？
每一只都给它让它拍拍。对呀，你不觉得？你看这个没有 baby 的，也是一直在选来秀下。它是热的。热啊。哦，在风啊。
I'll give you my name. Have you got?